Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Testing. Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
And we're back bringing you all our thoughts and everything happening in nerd culture here after some technical difficulties. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Pretty good.
Great. It was so weird before. Like, I thought that, remember last week when like nobody remembered how to do the intro? I thought the same thing was happening. I was like, oh, it's
Oh nah.
Never
My
mind.
sound had cut out. Like as soon as it started recording for some reason.
It's just me,
That
guys.
was pretty funny.
My shitty Wi-Fi. But don't worry. It's a goal now in 2024 for me to do something about my computer situation. Anyway, what have you guys been up to this week? Have you guys been doing some more nerdy things? That was more for Jaja. James had a lot of nerdy things last week.
Yeah, I tried to step it up, but I kind of fell short. I was trying to finish Echo. I watched a couple episodes. I didn't get to finish it. Been playing Lies of P.
Oh, you got it.
I played
Okay.
a decent
Nice.
amount of Lies of P last weekend. I think my
How-
guy's like level 40. Huh?
How is that game?
Extremely fun.
Okay.
I highly recommend it.
Hmm.
It's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Okay.
It's definitely, that Dark Souls genre, but the whole puppet storyline, like the story is easier to follow definitely than Elden Ring. And like the combat is cool. They put their little spin on it. Like you have a blade and then there's a handle to the blade. So each blade, all the weapons you could collect, you can like take the weapon, you can take the blade and take a different handle and mix them together and you get a whole new weapon. And then like the way you combine them, you can like, make a short blade with a long handle, a long range weapon. Like it's really dope. I like the way they did the weapon system. And then the mechanical arm, you get different mechanical arms that have different powers but I would highly recommend checking that out. What else have I done? I bought my Megacon tickets.
Nice.
So got the
Nice.
4-day pass. So whatever days I want to go could hop in there. What else? I'm trying to think. What else? I didn't take good notes this podcast, but that's it for my nerdy things right now. I think it was just Lies of P that I played, and then
I'm glad you bought your Megacon tickets because last week I was serious and I was like, all right, let me buy these tickets. But if no one else is going to buy them, I'm going to be upset. So thank you for buying yours. I also bought mine. So I'm only going Friday, Saturday, though, because I'm flying in on Thursday. So I'm not going to be able to go on Thursday. So Friday, Saturday. And then since I'm there in Florida, I got to make time to go to Disney. So
Naturally.
I'm only going 2 days. Since I have an annual pass, I gotta use it. Otherwise, I'm wasting money. So
might as well.
yeah. So yeah, gonna be doing that. What else did I do this week? I have been playing Final Fantasy VII since I have to finish the game. I remember last week I was like debating whether I was gonna start over or like just pick up where I left off, but upon turning on my PlayStation and going to find my save file, it was gone. I forgot that I deleted it. I deleted it off of my PlayStation to make room for Spider-Man. So I had no choice but to start it over. I need to buy a hard drive.
Wait, you deleted the save file?
The save file was gone. The whole game was uninstalled, and when I reinstalled it, the save file was nowhere to be found. So I had to start over anyway.
Wait, time out. You guys save files don't get saved in the cloud for when you uninstall the game and reinstall it?
I thought that it was saved in the cloud, but it wasn't. I don't know where it went.
I mean, on Xbox, we could just uninstall our games and
reinstall
it and have it. I'm messing with you, Shannon. I know
No, but it should have been.
Happened,
I don't know.
I'm just.
It could have just been my error. You know what? Whatever. It's fine. But it's fine because I was thinking about starting over anyway. But I didn't have a choice at that point because
cool.
I had no choice. So I'm a decent amount of the way through that. I've been playing it since last weekend. So yeah, hopefully I don't get stuck at the end again and I can finish it. So I can play the DLC and then play part 2 when it comes out at the end of February. And then I have been rewatching Gurren Lagann because I'm going to see the movie in the theater by the time this podcast comes out tomorrow on Wednesday. The first movie and then the second movie the following week. So exciting stuff for me. I'm very excited. that is all my nerdy things. James, what have you been up to?
Wait,
Oh,
before you go,
and I
James.
watched Echo. I watched
Ooh.
all of I watched all of Echo. I'm surprised you didn't finish it, Jaja, since it was so surprisingly short, but we'll get into that.
Right.
Um,
But since you mentioned Gurren Lagann, you just reminded me that I did start an anime last week too.
oh,
I
did
started
you?
watching SSS oh my God, Wingman, Gunman. Oh man, I can't remember the name. But it reminded me of Gurren Lagann. That's why and when I was watching it, I was like, dang, I should like mention this show to Shannon. It's pretty cool. It's like like there's a little mystery in the beginning, and I haven't finished it, so I haven't like seen if the mystery is super cool, but it's like a Gurren Lagann feel. This kid, like I watched the trailer. Like he
Okay.
combines with this mech, and like the way he fights is super flashy, like Gurren Lagann style. It's
Okay.
dope.
Maybe I'll check that out. Surprisingly, Gurren Lagann is the only mecha anime I really like. So I haven't been able to get into another
Mm,
one since then. So I gotta see. I gotta see.
Here,
But
SSSS Gridman, Jaja.
Gridman, yeah, Gridman, not Gunman, Gridman. Yes, how could I forget Gridman? It's pretty cool.
let's see.
Casual anime, laid back, something simple, something short. I was
Yeah.
trying to get through
Oh,
a
is
quick
it
one.
short? Should I add it to my
Yeah, because
my list of 30 animes?
that's why I
Oh
watched it. I
yeah,
was like, let me get a short one in. SSS Gunman, this looks cool. And I was actually entertained, so I gotta
Okay.
finish that one.
It looks interesting. Okay, I put this on. Where are you watching it? Is it on Crunchyroll?
Crunchyroll, yeah,
Okay, so maybe I'll put this on my list and watch it after. Okay, cool. I must say that I'm immensely enjoying rewatching Gurren Lagann. I love that show.
nice.
I love that show so much. So I'm like trying to take my time and watch it, but like I also have to finish it before Wednesday. So, but yeah. Uh, James, what have you been up to?
get my list here. I've been watching on YouTube, so I discovered these Grand Theft Auto roleplay, like the roleplay servers, 5M servers. So I've been watching those. It's pretty entertaining. They're mostly people just do like heists and stuff. So like everyone has their different jobs on the server. And then one guy, he was like a hitman, so he was running around trying to take out different people that were like playing on the server. So some of the people happen to be like policemen or guys that work at the mechanic store. So those have been super interesting. So maybe I'll get into some GTA RP. I actually did not play GTA 5, so but the RP looks
You
a lot
didn't
of
play
fun.
GTA
So
5?
no, I never played it.
Oh. Are you gonna play GTA 6 when it comes out in like 20
Sometime
years from
next
now?
year. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yes.
Yeah, the plan is
Okay.
to play it. So maybe RP servers will probably be my entrance into GTA. I mean, I could play the story. I think I have it downloaded,
Wait,
but yeah,
Shannon, have you ever seen the GTA RPs?
No.
Like my algorithm is full of them, but I get like the rapper, basketball player, role play. So it's always like gangsters, people living out their thug fantasy in GTA, like just like repping their block and joining the gang and doing like so I randomly see a police one in there, but I don't get to see the regular ones like a guy working at the mechanic shop. I gotta like I'm gonna search and look for those because that's pretty dope. They take it
yeah,
super seriously. Like
they really do. Yeah, it's
they're
hilarious.
living in the game, like following the laws, obeying the street lights and everything. Like
Wow.
it's crazy.
Okay. This is on you. This is on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I'll watch it. I'll watch one.
Outside of that, I got some new Spider-Man comics. They've been
Wow.
dropping
Every
pretty
week.
frequently. Yeah, I don't know why they drop so frequently.
Do you have
So
a comic
actually,
store near you?
I do. Yeah, I have
Okay.
a pull list. So they actually hooked me up this week too. But yeah, so I got this one, Spider-Man Miles Morales 14. So I actually got this. I showed this last time, but I got the variant cover
Ooh.
this week.
Nice.
So yeah, it's still the gang war stuff. So last
Are you
time,
reading them or are you just collecting them?
oh no, I'm reading them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it's still this same comic, but the variant, because Hobgoblin's in it, so they got a variant cover there. I forgot to pick that up, or it got in late or something like that. But that one, but number 15 actually came out. Still gang war going on. So all of New York is fighting for territory, villains and heroes or anti-heroes included. Interesting thing in the story, Luke Cage is like the mayor of New York City or something like that, and there's like an anti-hero law out there. So the story is kind of interesting, what's happening, but it's like 7 comic series tied into the gang war. So I don't know everything that's going on. So I keep on looking at YouTube videos trying to get caught up. But yes, a lot of different stuff going on.
Nice.
And then the comic store that I go to, shout out, I think it's called Echo Base. But yeah, they threw this in for me. So this came out It's called the Spider-Man Giant Size. So it's like a Miles Morales and Venom kind of
Nice.
spinoff. So it's
Is it
I
because
think
you're
like
there
30
so
something pages.
often? Do they know
Uh
you by now?
I don't think they know me by face, but when I come in, so there's a thing called like a pull box. It's like a subscription. So you go in and then whenever your comics drop, you just say, hey, I have something in my pull box and they'll pull it out for you. So it's an
Oh,
app
nice.
too called League of Comic Geeks or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, you just subscribe to a series and then they'll send it to your comic store for you. So I just do that, and then it's probably the most convenient way to do it because you get notifications when it's actually in store too. So it'll be like, you got something to pick up this week. So yeah, this week I went there, and then this just happened to be in my pull box. So I was like, oh snap, maybe they're looking out now. So I guess I probably have spent enough money on comics that they are starting to give me some stuff now. But that one I haven't read yet, the Spider-Man Miles Morales. So I mean, and Venom. So I'll check that out, see what it's all about. But it's a bigger edition than normal. It's a giant size, so I guess it happens every now and then to where they'll drop a bigger comic than normal. So yeah, it's probably like almost 40 pages.
Nice.
Well,
You're
I
making me want
finished.
to renew my Marvel Unlimited subscription.
Oh yeah, how much does that cost? Like $9 a month or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm about to find out.
Yeah, it's like $9, $10, something like that.
And then I finished What If, aka the Agent Carter show. She was in almost every single episode. And then I was playing Ghostwire Tokyo some more, so I got a little bit further in that. It's all right. I'm not too hooked. So I've been trying to get some more gaming in. So I picked back up Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm back in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm gonna try to beat it. I
Oh,
don't know
I
if I want
completely
to say
forgot
this
you didn't
month,
beat that
but
game.
yeah, I did
Tears
not
of
beat
the
it. I'm like,
Kingdom.
yeah,
Zelda, the second one.
Okay, got
It took
it. I
me a
don't know
second
why
too to
my head
register.
went to,
It took me a second to register too what that was. I was like, oh, talking about Zelda. Got
yeah.
it.
my head went to the other game that we always talk about.
Which
Uh,
which one? Kingdom Hearts?
yes, yes, that's what my brain went to. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Nah, yeah, I picked it up and I forgot how like it's super duper open world and there's I forgot what I was even doing. So I didn't know which mission I was on. I didn't forgot most of the combat system, so I had to watch some refresher videos real quick. And then yeah, I'm back in the story, so I'm at the Air Temple now. So I think there's like 4 different temples, so I'm at the 3rd one. So I'm progressing my way through, so I'm not too far behind from finishing it.
Is
But yeah, I'm
Zelda
looking to finish that pretty soon.
Zelda's like almost too open world. Because like when I'm trying to do something, I always get sidetracked by like a million other things. And it
Yeah,
takes me forever to get
it's
to what
so
I'm
much
trying to
stuff to
do.
That's
explore.
the perfect open world.
I know, it is,
You don't want a boring open
I
world.
like open world games, I know. So like I appreciate that about Zelda, but like yes, I understand why it takes so long to finish because like
Yeah, I haven't even begun to explore the depths yet. So they have like it's like 3 tiers of the world. It's like the sky, the land, and then the depths is like the underground stuff. I've barely done anything underground. Because so far nothing story related. I mean, there's like been like one thing story related that I had to do under there. So I'll go explore that shortly after I finish this temple. So I want to feel like I'm making some progress in the game and then go goof off doing other stuff, then like finding armor sets and stuff like that.
yeah.
And then yeah, the temples and shrines. So it's mad stuff to do in that game. So I do want to start progressing in the story a little bit more though. So yeah, hoping to finish that probably within a month or so, and then hop on some other stuff in my backlog. So we'll see how far we get. Then I watched Dragon Ball. I finished Dragon Ball GT, so that's finally done now. I'm on to the next anime.
Nice.
Nice.
And now Solo Leveling, week to week is coming out. Solo Leveling and Mashle are probably the only 2 series I'm keeping up with. I mean, besides One Piece. The seasonal anime I'm talking. So Solo Leveling, fire. The part that I got tattooed, that finally happened on animation. So super
I forgot
dope.
you got a solo leveling tattoo. Okay.
Yeah. I've been reading it too. I actually did not finish the manga either, or the manhwa. The webtoon. I did not finish that. So I'm coming up on finishing that. I got like 50 chapters left. So I should be done pretty soon. And then since I finished GT, I started a new series. Well, not a new series. It's a familiar series to us. Ranking of Kings is back. So season 2, I've been watching season 2. So we're getting back to that.
And how is season 2?
It's good. We're back to, Boji pulling out his little needle sword, hitting people's puncture points or whatever he's doing. And yeah, he's knocking enemies down. Kage is still Kage. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't pick it back up when it was like airing, but yeah, I'm back on Ranking the King. So
Because it's better to wait until it's all out.
yeah, the whole thing is out and dubbed, so I just watch it in dub. I mean, I got nothing against subtitles, but if it's dubbed, I'll go ahead and turn the dub on because why not? So Yeah, gonna finish that this week probably. I'm not trying to keep up with you guys as far as anime, so like I'm not watching no 30, no 50. I'm gonna just watch stuff. So I'll
Yeah,
leave
that
that
was
to
a
you
bad
guys.
resolution. Because it kind of makes it feel like a job almost. I'm gonna just do, whatever.
I feel like you're ahead of us right now. You already got one under your belt
Me?
completely.
Who?
Oh, and James,
James does.
GP,
Yeah, he
James,
does.
GP. And we're halfway through our first ones. He's like,
But
I'm not trying to keep up with y'all, but I'm on my second one already.
it doesn't count though. He started watching GT last year, right?
Yeah,
So that barely counts.
Okay, okay.
yeah. So Ranking the King will probably be my first that I like fully get caught up with once I do finish that one.
Did you watch Echo?
I did not watch Echo. I'm not gonna lie to y'all boys.
Did you buy your Megacon tickets?
I did, yeah.
Okay, at least you did that.
I wouldn't leave you guys hanging like that. Yeah, I'm going
What?
to MegaCon.
What?
I'm not going to Disney though, because I'm
Damn
on
it, James.
call. Yeah.
Oh, you're on call. Oh, so you're going home
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Yep.
Or
My on call starts on Monday. So
okay.
if I would have went to Disney, I would have had the flight that I had at first. It was like getting back at like 1 p.m. So I was like, oh dang, I'm on call, so I got to get back a little bit earlier. So there was
That's
no
fair.
like night flight to get back home sometime at Sunday night. So I was like, dang, I guess I might have to miss this one. So I'm gonna take the L this time, but next time, yeah, your boys pull it up.
Got it. But this is gonna be the first. We're going to Megacon, guys. Blerdsnerds. It's gonna be the first time
Yeah.
that
And you
all three
guys
of us.
wait till you see our cosplay, our group cosplay.
Wait till you see it.
This is the first time that we're gonna be all together in person. That's gonna be fun. What group cosplay? What are we doing? Because
Oh, I was just speaking into existence.
We got to talk about it off mic. So
Gotcha.
okay, well, let me know if we actually are, because like I kind of already got some cosplays, but I can return what I got if we're doing a group cosplay.
Oh,
If
we
we're
could
serious
feed off
about
that. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys want to feed off what I'm doing, but it's cool. We'll see. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it offline. But either way,
Gotcha.
Shannon's gonna be like Sailor Moon or something.
either way, I'm cosplaying as something. Actually, so I'm gonna cosplay both days. One of my cosplay is a Sailor Moon cosplay. So sorry, but I can always. And the other cosplay is a Final Fantasy character, but I can take one of them back if you guys are serious about doing group cosplay. But time is running out. How many days do we have left
It's like
until
2 weeks.
2 weeks? So if we are gonna
Wait,
do a
let's see.
group
They got a
cosplay,
countdown on the site.
we gotta figure out what we're doing, so we have time to get said things to do it.
Got to get a tuxedo mask costume or something real quick.
Oh yeah, I have one too. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
James does have a
nice.
tuxedo mask costume, but
Oh, okay.
I don't have to. We don't
All right, so
even.
now
Well, what were you guys thinking? Well, we can't talk about it now. We got to talk about it later.
Yeah, we can't spoil it.
Yeah, but there's literally 2 weeks left, so we'll convene in a group chat and try to figure that out.
Sounds like a plan to me.
But yeah, that should be exciting. I am excited for that. It's gonna be great. Where was I going with this? Nothing. What are you looking forward to at MegaCon the most? Have you guys looked at the celebrity or the have the panels and stuff been released?
there's
Panels,
a
I'm
lot
not
of.
sure. Yeah, I seen some
I was
celebrity
looking
guests
at
though.
I was looking at the celebrity guests and seeing if
Yes.
anybody cool was going to show up, and
There are a lot
there's
of
a
cool
few
people
people
showing
on
up.
there.
I am looking forward to seeing a few different people. Let's
They're gonna
oh
have some characters from the Netflix One Piece, the live action.
yes.
They're gonna have a few characters from that show.
Yes, they are. Almost what's his wait, I forgot their names.
Luffy will be there.
Luffy will be there. I just forgot
Loki
how to
will be
say his
there.
first name. Yes. Loki will be
Oh
there. Tom
yes,
Hiddleston will be there. Yes.
that's the biggest one. That's the one that has me like, yo, yes, Tom Middleton is gonna be there.
Hiddleston.
That's-
Ian
What did
McGregor
I
is gonna be
say?
there. You said Middleston. Or it sounded like you said Middleston.
What did you say?
Hiddleston with an H. It's Tom Hiddleston.
Okay, sorry. Apologize to the goat.
Tom Hiddleston's gonna be there. Ian McGregor is gonna be there.
Almost the entire cast of Back to the Future is going to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another one.
Finn Wolfhard's gonna be there from
Obi-Wan
Stranger
Stranger
Kenobi is gonna be
Things.
Yeah,
there,
from Stranger
and
Things.
Anakin and Obi-Wan's gonna be
Yeah.
there.
Paul Bettany's gonna be there. Um,
Stranger Things, the Finn Wolfhard's gonna be there.
yep.
Usopp from One Piece live action.
Yes,
And
he's gonna be there too. Yep.
His name is Jacob Romero, and
Gina
Jeff
Davis
Ward who
and
plays
Robin
Buggy.
Wright, Beetlejuice and House of Cards.
Jason Isaacs, he plays Malfoy's dad in Harry Potter. He's going to be there.
Aiden Scott is also from live action One Piece. Is also going to be there. He plays
Yeah.
the Navy, the Marine
You
cadet.
got Jamie Presley. I
Giancarlo
like the lineup.
Esposito,
I'm not
Ooh.
Danny
the
Trejo,
the
legend.
cast from Entourage.
My boy Keith David, the voice acting god.
Oh, Gatton's gonna be there. I love him. Definitely gonna go see him for sure. A lot of people are gonna be there. So
Yeah,
this is
Butch
gonna be a
Hartman,
big
he's gonna be
turnout.
there.
Yeah.
He's a
Alyssa
creator of many
Milano, get
cartoons.
the hell out of here. The Charm cast is gonna Alyssa Milano and Rose McGowan is gonna be there.
Do you watch Charmed?
Yes, yeah, of course. When I was younger, I watched that whole thing. I was a horny little teenager watching that show. That's all that show is for.
I'm a little sad to see that Joseph Quinn canceled. Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things. He canceled. Boo. So are these like so these people are gonna be there because I've never been to Megacon before. Is this similar to like Comic-Con where like they're there and you have to pay to like get their autograph
Oh,
and stuff?
and
Or like are they
Holly,
doing
I imagine it's gonna be a paid affair.
it's probably gonna be a mix of everything, paid for autographs, panels, like
how do
you
we look
might,
at the how do we look at the
huh?
panels though? Because I don't want to do it like
It,
when Anime NYC where I didn't sign up for any panels and didn't get to go to anything. Is it the same thing where it's like a system where you have to sign up to go to a panel?
I would have to find out. I could do some research.
Okay. I definitely want to know
Yeah,
that ahead
you
of
gotta
time
sign
for
up for
sure.
things.
Okay. But how does one do that? Is it not out yet?
No, it's on the site. Go to attractions, main events, and
Oh,
then
main events.
yeah.
Okay.
Same with the photo ops. You can pay for the photo ops in advance, pay for autographs in advance.
Listen, how much are they charging for these autographs? Like $200? Because I refuse.
I'm sure. And there's tattoo artists there. So if you guys want to get a group tattoo, let's do it.
Are they actually doing tattoos there?
So what do you want, like a
There might
photo
be.
op or an autograph, Shannon?
Um, a photo op, probably more than an autograph. But I mainly the panels is what I'm interested in.
Let me see. I was trying to find the price for a photo, see if they had it.
It's probably gonna be expensive, just like how it is at Comic-Con, like
Yeah, probably
$100. I'm
varies
not
per
paying.
person.
Listen, I'm not paying any kind of money to take a picture with anyone. I don't care that much, honestly.
Yeah, they already have on the photo ops page. You can use Affirm to pay over 3 months. So if you got to split the payment over 3 months to take a photo with somebody, they
That's
are taxing.
crazy. That is
Let's see,
crazy.
buy photo ops. Let me
Yo,
click
they
on
make
that
it a mission to find the price, so you know it's high. I'm like,
They probably don't even have the price on the site.
So Iñaki Godoy, he plays Luffy in One
Yes,
Piece. The cheapest photo op is $85 for him.
of course. Is it tiered?
Yeah, so there's an $85 ones. There's a one with him and Usopp. You can pay $150, so you get the
Oh,
two
no.
of them.
No.
Pay for the one at the table. Actually, that's the cheapest, 75. So you just get a selfie with him at the table. So I guess you just hit one of these.
Yeah.
And then the team up One Piece. So it's all the One Piece live action cast, 260. You get the bundle of all of them together in a photo with you. So
I mean, I understand that
that's
like these people have to make money off of giving their time to the expo, but like I'm not paying over $100 to take a photo with somebody. I might change my mind when I get there, but I don't think I am. No, there's no way. I'd rather spend my money
we
on
won't
like
judge you if you do.
I know. We'll
Oh,
see.
Keith David photo ops, $70.
Oh, that's it? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's good. Good for him because you know he's already been in the game a while. He doesn't need to charge
Yeah, that's
$150
reasonable.
for a photo. Yeah, that is reasonable. The panel
Oh,
schedule is
look
not
at
out
this.
yet,
You
guys.
could get a picture with Holly Marie Combs. That's Piper from Charm. Photo op, $60.
Are you gonna pay for that?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay, nice.
I could have the Charm trio for 200. Oh man, that's a dope photo to have.
And Jaja's gonna have his charm cosplay on.
Oh, I could be Leo. I could be that white lighter.
Maybe I'll
Y'all
pay
never
for it.
watched the show, right?
No, I never watched
Like
Charmed
the
actually.
angel that chills with them. Okay, I forget. I'm on.
I watched a couple episodes of the reboot, but then I never like got into it really.
The reboot, the one with the 3 new ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never turned that one on, but nah, I have no interest in watching it. But maybe it's good.
I mean, I don't know. I only watched a couple episodes. I never watched it, but yes. So maybe the only thing I'll consider paying for at this moment in time is One Piece, but we'll see. We'll see.
So if you want a photo with Tom Hiddleston,
Oh,
it's
or
gonna
Tom
be
Hiddleston. How much is it?
$260 for
Get
just the
the
photo.
fuck out of here.
His time is very
Get
valuable.
out of here.
Man.
200.
Oh man, I just got lightheaded. Shannon, I can't believe you just cursed just now. That's crazy.
$260 to take a photo with a singular person. Come on, Tom. Come on.
He's hot as fish grease right now.
Come on. You know what? You know what? That's how I can tell that people really don't even like taking pictures with people. If you're gonna charge that much, it means you don't care about your fans. Almost $300 for a photo. That's
Okay, so why
absolutely
don't you just get the
ridiculous.
autograph? It's only $225.
That's for an autograph? $225? Look at James's look at James's face. Because at that point, first of all, if you're gonna pay $225 for him to write his name on an object, you might as well just pay the extra $30, take a photo with him. Both prices are absolutely ridiculous. And honestly, you guys should be ashamed because you're already rich, and I don't know why you're trying to exploit us like this.
You can go
That's
to his
all.
live show for as cheap as $30.
His what?
That's the best they can do. His live show. You can get the silver ticket for
He's
30
doing a live.
bucks, or
He's
there's
doing
a
a live
gold
show.
ticket for $100.
Is that like a panel? What is that?
I think it's probably something like that. Like
Okay.
you're sitting and there he's talking about whatever.
So I would do that. The full panel schedule is not out also, guys, by the way. I would do that, but I'm no way in hell am I paying $300 for a photograph. That is crazy.
Nah, I'm gonna pass on that.
That is absolutely crazy. And I'm really interested to see the line and look at who loves him enough to pay that much money.
And his show is sold out. So yeah.
Of freaking course, guys. Damn it. I gotta get on this panel schedule. I need like an alert. I need like a notification so I know when it's
It's a lot. There's a lot of them.
I know, but when I tried to look just now.
This is the one I'm looking for. Stranger Things. For two of them, Mike and Dustin, $195.
See, that's not that bad. That's not That's not $300.
But it doesn't say if it's a picture or autograph. It just says.
Maybe
it's either. Oh, it's a photo. I think it's a photo op.
So that's not bad because like even though I still wouldn't pay for that, at least it's two people and not just one, and that price is way more reasonable, I think. But still too much. I'm too frugal to spend that kind of money for a photograph. That
I can look into this more later, but they got a few people.
It's pretty penny.
Yeah. So I'll just keep checking back for the panel schedule. It hasn't been posted yet, so I'll look. Anyway, if anyone else is going to be at Megacon, catch us there. We'll be there, either in a group cosplay or a mismatch of individual cosplays, whichever one. We will be there.
And we're not charging that much for photos.
No, not at all. Let's get into some nerd news for this week. So after being snubbed at the Game Awards this year, Spider-Man 2 leads at the DICE Awards, which I've never heard of up until today, with 9 nominations, rightfully so.
Quite a bit.
And if anyone else who's like me that's never heard of the DICE Awards, it stands for Design, Innovate, Communicate, and Entertain Awards. So, yeah, so
and they're on the 27th annual DICE Awards, by the way.
Oh
and
yeah,
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it, but here we are. It's a thing that happens. So 9 animations, and it's followed by Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3. So Alan Wake 2 has 8 nominations and Baldur's Gate 3 has 7 nominations. And
they got quite a bit of categories.
They do. So let's just go to the most important. Well, let's just go down the ones that Spider-Man's nominated for since they were snubbed. Spider-Man is nominated for Outstanding Achievement in Animation. It's also nominated for.
Okay. Are we just gonna speed through them? Because I don't think they should win that one.
Okay, well, let me go through all of them.
They got Hi-Fi Rush and Super Mario Brothers Wonder in there. I'm just saying.
I mean,
for animation.
I mean, Spider-Man 2 is very well animated.
It is. I might say it's between Super Mario Brothers and Spider-Man. All right, Spider-Man wins. All right, you got that one. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Outstanding Achievement in Art Direction, Spider-Man 2 is also nominated. Outstanding Achievement in Character. Wait, no, you don't think so? Yes, I think it could be in that category and win also. Outstanding Achievement in Character, Spider-Man 2, Miles Morales. Miles Morales specifically got that award. Miles Morales was snubbed in that game also, by the way. His story was very minimal, and I didn't like it. They should have gave him some more story time in there for sure. He's like a
Well,
sidekick.
he's the main Spider-Man for Spider-Man 3, so he'll get some just dues.
Good. He deserves it. What else? Outstanding achievement in original music composition. I don't know if they'll get it for that, but it's in there. Outstanding achievement in audio design.
So
What
I guess
else?
they didn't like the story because it wasn't nominated for the
That
best story.
that's crazy. I don't understand that at all, but
That's interesting.
that is very interesting. Outstanding technical achievement, it's in there. Action game of the year, it's in there, along with Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Remnant 2. There's another Dead Space game out? I had no clue. And Armored Core. I never heard of either of these games. Wait, is there a new Dead Space game out? Or is this like
I think so.
oh.
Just look it up.
Oh, they remastered the old one.
Yeah, because it's like just called Dead Space. So maybe they did remaster the old one. I hate that game.
This one coming out. Oh wait, January 27th, 2023. So yeah, it dropped last year.
Got it. Is it a remake of the original?
Completely rebuilt and even more immersive. Yeah.
Oh no. More immersive. Who needs that? That game is terrifying. Anyway, I think it has a chance of winning for action game of the year, but we'll see. Adventure game of the year. Nope, not in that category. But Zelda is, and also Alan Wake 2 and Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Family game of the year, obviously it's not in there, but Super Mario Bros. Wonder is in family game of the year. Fighting game of the year, nope, not in there either. Okay.
Question: do you think Spider-Man should win all these awards?
No,
Like,
no. I'm just I'm just saying the categories that they're nominated in because they were barely nominated at all at the Game Awards. But no. Some of them, but not all. And then I think that's it. I don't know. I feel like they're nominated in a bunch of categories that they shouldn't have been nominated in. Like they could have been in other categories. Oh, and outstanding achievement in game direction. They're also nominated for that. Oh, and
Nice.
game of the year. They're nominated for game of the year also, along with Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3.
that is
and
the
Legends of
category I
Zelda.
was looking for. Where is Game of the Year?
It's all the way at the bottom.
Oh wow. Okay, good.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, so all the games in that category: Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cocoon, which I haven't heard of, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and Tears of the Kingdom. So that's a pretty competitive game of the year category. So if Baldur's Gate wins again, then whatever. It's Baldur's Gate seems to be sweeping this year, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then let's give it a rest, people. That's all I have to say. Has anyone have you guys played Baldur's Gate?
No.
Not yet,
do not
but I
plan
plan on
Plan to?
getting my hands on it sometime soon. And
So
it's on
for some
console
context,
now and everything.
The
But
DICE
I do
Awards
wanna
is
play
known
it.
as the Academy Awards of video games. So
Is
that's what
it?
they're saying it's in that lane.
And yet I've never heard of it, but I could just be
Right.
out of the loop here. I don't know. Have you
Yeah.
heard of it before this, James?
I have not.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a pretty high esteem to give yourself. But Academy Awards of video games. Cool. Okay, so when is the DICE Awards? It is
February 15th.
February 15th. Look at that. So we'll know.
Yeah,
at that
we'll apply
point.
for some press badges.
Yes, we will. Let's do that. Let's just go all over this year, guys. Blerdsnerds, building our name up.
Yeah.
Getting ourselves out there. Where do they even have this? Where is this held?
I think it's in Las Vegas.
Ooh. Press pass. Anyway, so we'll see who wins that category for sure. Yeah.
Nice. We have an update here for Pal World. It gets a full release date and a final trailer. Did anyone check this one out?
I didn't see the trailer, but the release date, it's coming out this week. Early access, guys. It's important to note that
I've been
early
talking about
access.
this game for at least a year. At least.
I'm expecting Jaja to cop day one.
It's early
Oh, yeah.
access though, day one. So it's not going to be fully, all the features are not going to be there. And it's not going to be fully
Listen.
built out yet.
Game drops on Game Pass. I will have it day one and probably even pre-install it. I'm gonna check it out to see if they have it. So I'm jumping on this.
Yeah.
Might
So
have to take a break. That's gonna be my bounce from Liza P. My break game. Power Up.
Is this game not coming out for PlayStation at all? Is it just on Xbox?
It's
In the
on
trailer, it only
I think
shows
it's on
Xbox Game
PC.
Pass.
I think it's on PC as well.
Is it on Steam though? Can I get it on my Steam Deck? I'll check.
Gonna have to check, but
Yeah.
it's
not
on
at launch.
PC and
Yeah.
Xbox Series X.
Not at
so-
launch. Get them. Oh well, I have Game Pass on my Steam Deck, so I can get it on there. So it'll be fine. But so it's gonna launch with over 100 pals to collect. So meaning that there might be a lot more by the time that it's at full release.
Full power.
But PvP will
You'll-
not be available at launch.
You'll be able to explore the open world with up to 32 players.
Yes,
It's
up to
pretty
32
exciting.
players.
That's what I wanted from Pokemon. I want to be able to, run around with my friends and all that stuff.
Right,
But-
but PvP won't be available yet.
That's
so.
cool. That's
yeah.
cool. We don't gotta fight. We could just, collect them all.
I was reading a
Well,
little
I'm-
bit more into the game. In addition to like battling, it's like a farming simulator too, and you use specific ones to help to be like farm slave labor. I don't know if I like that, but yeah, that's basically what it is. Like you use specific elemental type pals to like help run your farm also. So
I mean, if they're
Interesting.
good at watering the plants, why wouldn't you use why would you gonna use the fire one to water your plant, Shannon? No, use the water one.
I'm just saying. So interesting.
Come
I might check it out, but I also have to finish I'm on a tight deadline to finish Final Fantasy, so I gotta see
Based
where
on
I'm
the
at.
trailer, it looks like they put some like legit effort into this. Like the graphics look pretty good. It doesn't look like just a straight up cash grab. So
Yeah.
as far as mechanics go, it doesn't look like the type of game that I would typically play. But I mean, I'll check it out. It's on Game Pass for free, so why not?
Okay, I was just about to ask if you were gonna play it. So you are gonna play it.
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Okay. So will you guys have something to report next week?
I mean,
Yeah,
if you have
Jaja
Game
and I'll
Pass,
be
you
out
kind of
there.
like don't have a choice. You
This
might as
literally-
well just jump into it if you like Pokemon.
The way
mean,
that
it's like-
this looks, I'm surprised that this game was allowed to come out. Like with so much like
That's what I
These-
was saying
these-
about it before it came out.
I know.
You're sitting there with a machine gun gunning down these
Well,
animals. and-
I'm not even talking
mowing
about like
down.
the violence. I'm talking about like the likeness to put like there's some of these characters look really similar to Pokemon. So that is the reason why I'm surprised it was allowed to come out.
I mean, like Pokemon itself, that whole type of game is a genre. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like Dark Souls. You know what I mean? Like
But I
people
just
are
mean like
copying that game.
no. I understand that. I just mean like how the characters look. Like some of them look very, very similar to Pokemon that exist. So that's why I'm surprised that it was allowed. Surprised they didn't get
I hear
the
you.
cease
I
and
hear
desist
you.
letter.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
like
see.
as
They have
I'm watching,
Pokemon-like features.
yeah, as I'm watching this trailer, like a lot of them look very similar.
I'm sure they probably
Listen, as long as
already
they
took it
got
a trial.
a different name, make a different noise, and have something different about them, hey, in the
Yeah,
eyes of the law.
yeah. I guess you just need like one feature that's different, but yeah, it looks very, very,
Right.
very similar. So I'm sure that they did get a cease and desist letter from Nintendo at some point, but it was probably dismissed. But okay, so you guys report back on this next week after playing it for
Yeah.
a good couple days. Let me know if it's worth it.
And we'll also have to report on the first Xbox Direct of 2024 because that is set to come soon.
Yes. Also the same. Oh no, the day before. The day before it is coming out.
Yep, Thursday,
Um,
January 18th.
Yep. Also another nerdy resolution of mine is to actually watch these things. So I'll watch it. I never watched them before. I just caught the recap. But yeah.
Only thing is they happen like midday, so it's going to happen 3 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. So I mean, for us working folks, we'll probably be, grinding, but
Yeah.
you can catch the replay, of course. I mean, you may not catch it live, but watching the replay, I still find value in that.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like I'll watch it at like either if it's I won't watch it live, obviously, because it's a very inconvenient time of the day to do that. But I'll watch the replay of it. I don't know why they do that if they're expecting high like watch rate. I don't know, whatever. Jaja, were you about to say something before?
No, I was gonna say I usually try to sit through the whole thing, but sometimes I'll catch the highlights. I wanted to make a prediction for this year, but I don't know if I should.
Why? Do it. Let's hear it.
Xbox is gonna kill this year. We're about to kill. There's so many games coming out.
Funny you say that
Watch
because
next-
Sony
watch
has
the
announced
next
some of
one.
the gaming events that they got planning this year.
Mhm.
So we have Sony. They
Who
have
got
a
it?
live update on their live action PlayStation games and movies at CES 2024.
Oh yes, this other thing that people don't really pay attention to. It's like hit or miss at CES is what I gather.
It's like more than video games, right? It's just
Yeah.
like all
Yeah,
Sony
consumer
games.
electronics show. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all kinds of things.
So what did y'all see from? Did y'all see anything interesting?
Mm, James, did you see anything interesting?
Nothing that I'm too amped about.
No.
There is mostly like hardware type announcements.
Yeah.
So Samsung
This
TV,
is
they're
when
getting
they
their
drove
own
the
video
car
game
with the
controller.
controller, right?
Oh, yes, they did display their controller car at this thing too.
Yeah.
I didn't even really look into that really, but like I don't know. I'm guessing it worked similar to the rest in peace the submarine that they had with the controller.
Oh, brother.
They had a submarine with the controller. I completely missed that.
You don't remember the people that went in the submarine to go see the Titanic and they
Oh,
were
yes, yes,
controlling
yes.
it with a
Yes.
PS3 control, a PS5 controller?
They were? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that just doesn't sound like a good idea. The car looks cool though, but is this a real car? I didn't like look into this deep, but like, is this a real car that you're gonna be able to drive on the road? Because then I would
I
not.
could see that as like something, a possibility using a controller. You're sitting in the
No.
driver's seat, and
Put
instead of the driving wheel, it's like a controller on the wheel, or
put a
I
steering
could
wheel in the
see
car.
that.
What is wrong with these
Or,
people? No. 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 No.
maybe some people need special controls for the. I'd have to look into this more to see like the use case, but I could see it being something.
Mm,
Yeah, I would say it's a W for accessibility, but it's the standard PlayStation DualSense controller, so like the regular controller, not even the accessible controller. So they did have an accessibility controller, which I mean I'm sure they have the same connections, so maybe it will work with that. But when they previewed it, they were showing with a standard PS5 controller. So I'm not sure who the target audience for this is. Maybe just tech junkies, but this thing is coming. It's a partnership between Sony and Honda. So those are who are doing this one for their what they're calling an AV car.
it's for the rich people because when it comes out and they announce a price, I'm sure that the standard person will not be able to afford it. But it's neither here nor there. um, but that's fine. I don't want to drive a car with a controller. I'll take my normal safe steering wheel. But yeah, that's some of the stuff that they are announcing at CES and like other hardware things like that. But yeah, Jaja, I just want to go back to your comment about Xbox. Why do you think that Xbox is winning this year? What games are coming out?
A few.
Enlighten us
I
on the
mean,
exclusives.
We'll see
I'll
January
make a
18th.
list. Give me until next week. But I was just looking at the game, Sandland by the makers of Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
That game looks absolutely insane. It's coming out in April, but I just ran across the trailer and I was watching it while we were talking, and I'm like, yeah, this game looks incredible. But
Well, they're
it's just a
also
bunch of we have so many. We did all the buying last year, and we were like we were okay last year. We did our thing, but now it's time to show the money, to show where all that money we spent. Let's see all these studios kick out their games. I mean, don't rush them, but they should be just about ready to start lining them out. It's like 30 different studios. Like it's a bunch of games being worked on for Xbox right now. I'm mad
yeah.
excited. I can't wait to
Well,
get them.
they're announcing an Indiana Jones game at this direct, which is it highly anticipated? I don't know, but they're announcing it. Cool.
Yeah. Well, the direct hasn't happened yet, so we don't even know all the announcements so far.
Yeah. Well,
But
it's they're expected to announce it, so
yeah, Sandland is actually coming to all platforms besides Switch. So
not even an
did have to
exclusive.
throw that one in there.
Look at that.
I may be playing that because I mean it's from Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball Z. I'm a fan of his, so
Okay.
if the game looks good when I see some more trailers and stuff like that, then I'll probably check it out. Drop out at 70, I don't know, but we'll see what the trailers do.
And then yeah, you're right, James. It's about the exclusives too. Like, and we gotta compare exclusives because that's where it's about, and that's where y'all been killing. So we'll see.
That's the only thing that matters is an exclusive. If it's a game that comes out on everything, then it doesn't count at all.
Yeah, it's about the money makers.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, we got Star Citizen. They just dropped a whopping bundle that costs $48,000.
I don't understand that. Why? What's in it?
And then not
What costs $48,000?
everybody
Everything.
can't even buy it, right? You have to play the game or have like certain amount of money to get it.
You had to have
Yeah,
sunk
so
$10,000 into it already.
yeah, the criteria is you have to have already spent 10,000, which will get you access to spend another 48,000 on this bundle. So the bundle is pretty much everything, all the content, as far as like ships and stuff like that. For this Star Citizen game, which is actually not even officially out yet. It hasn't officially launched. It's still in early release. So it's a little crazy to me that there are people out there that may have spent $58,000 on this thing by the time it actually comes out. So
why would you? Like, who fits into this category that would be allowed to buy this $48,000 bundle? I want to know who spent $10,000 of their money on a video game.
yeah, I mean,
Who?
this has got to be like the top 0.05% of spenders on
If you're
any
out
sort of
there, show
category. Yeah.
yourself.
Come on the show. We want to talk to you.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Reveal
want to talk to you.
yourself. Why have you done this? Do you know what
And
you
let us
can
know.
buy
Do you
with
feel like it was worth it?
$10,000?
I mean, these people are probably, rich to the point where that's not a lot of money to them.
That's
but
true.
I
They're
would
rich
like
people.
to know,
But I
how do you
feel
justify
like
this?
even if I was rich, I wouldn't spend $10,000 on a video game. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know because I'm not rich. But I just feel like that sounds
So just for context, the people who play this game, this is no surprise because like there's ship bundles for like $27,000 previously. There were ships going for $15,000. So this apparently isn't a
so this is a game
surprise to
for the rich
them.
people.
But
This is why
this
I haven't
game, they're saying that like a lot of people are calling this game a scam and stuff like that because of that. Like, but yeah, this is interesting. I would never spend any money on this game.
So this game is like for the rich because that would explain why I've never heard of Star Citizen before this story came out. Like, what is this game? Is it like a
Yeah,
regular video game? Is it like VR? Like,
I
why does
think it's
this
like a
cost so much money?
space. It's like a space. It's like a space exploration, Star Trek, Starfield game. You know.
Yeah, it's one of those like colony type games where everyone has their designated roles of like, all right, I'm, on this ship of this person, it's my job to do such and such. So it's kind of like a second world type of thing. From my understanding, I may be incorrect, but yeah, it's one of those lived in world video game kind of things.
Like they were comparing the shipbuilding to like in Starfield, like they were anticipating it to be somewhere on the level as this. I think I don't know the details of Star Citizen's like ship details, but it looks like the ships play a big role in the gameplay, and like the ship that we're looking at looks like it's humongous. Like it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like it's something for a casual fan. Like you have to be deeply into this sort of genre to really get into this sort of game.
Unless you're getting teleported into the game yourself, like your physical being is being teleported into the game, there is no reason that price tag is justified. So, but whatever. To each
Yeah,
their
I
own.
mean, maybe if I had some cheat codes, I would play Star Citizen because we got Game Shark coming back, and that was a well-known cheat manufacturer. Did you guys ever have a Game Shark back in the day?
No,
Oh, you never did?
Of
Oh yeah,
course,
I
man, Game
didn't.
Shark. Shannon
of
was missing out.
course.
I didn't
So
even know what
yeah,
Game Shark was. Someone explain it to me, and then I'll explain to you why I didn't have it.
it was
So
looking
I
at like
didn't.
loading cheats
Oh, go
onto your
ahead.
game. Yeah. So
Mhm.
let's say you had a Nintendo 64. There was like a pack that you put into your Nintendo 64. Then you put your game on top of that thing. So it was like you stacked it up, and then the cheats were on the Game Shark itself.
Like, have you ever
Got it.
used cheat codes, Shannon?
I have only for The Sims though, not for anything
Like,
else.
so you never use like Nintendo or Genesis, like left, right, up, AAB cheat codes,
No,
or GTA, get all the
Mm-mm.
weapons, up, down, right, left, A.
no.
Okay, so pretty much the Game Shark would have like that already like pre-programmed in it. And you
Got
could
it.
just be like, oh, I want all the guns cheat code turned on, and the Game Shark will turn it on.
Got it. Okay, so now it's back, and you can do that again.
Yeah.
I
So
guess. I mean,
a
are cheat
somewhat of a
codes even a
rewrite.
thing anymore?
There's still cheat codes out there. So what this is they're calling it AI Shark now. So they're just capitalizing on AI Steam. But basically it's artificial intelligence for your video games. So helping you with different inputs and stuff like that. But the bigger news here is it seems like they leaked that a Switch 2 might be out in September through their own reveal. But then they came back and said, hey, we're just guessing. So
Yeah, I was about to say, how would they know that? Well, I mean, I guess you could know that. Anyone could know that with the right access to information, but
I
like,
mean, everybody is trying to guess when the Switch 2 is coming out. So like,
yeah,
it's coming, guys.
the
yeah,
trick,
so
the,
they were
the
saying that
scam is it's never coming out.
yeah, they were saying their release is going to coincide with the Switch 2 release. And then they were saying, hey, we're coming out in September, and the Switch 2 will also be out, which was never confirmed. So they came back and walked that statement back. But Yeah, AI Shark will be back, which is
Even
Game
though
Shark's evolution.
that release date does make a lot of sense to me.
If the Switch 2 was coming out in September, don't you think that we would have? I guess not, but I feel like maybe we would know about it by now, wouldn't we?
I feel like we would. I mean, you got to promote the thing. You can't just
Yeah,
on shelves
exactly.
now. Like I don't think anyone's gonna
Yeah,
drop
and
what they're doing and
we're
go
or
buy a new
if
Switch.
not September, maybe right after the holiday season.
because September is 7, 8 months away. I feel like we would definitely know about. I feel like we should definitely know about it if it was coming out in September.
Yeah, you got to start your marketing push. Because I
Yeah,
mean, we knew about the
I
PlayStation
feel like
Slim.
it's been marketing for the last year. I've been seeing
just
videos
out
about
of.
Switch too.
But it's all been
I
pure
was like,
speculation.
yeah,
It's been pure speculation, though. We
yeah. There's
don't
been
like.
nothing
Right, but
official from
it's still
Nintendo.
marketing.
I mean, it can't be marketing over speculation. We have to it has to come out and we have to actually see what it is and see
Yeah,
how it's better than the first one and see, that's the real marketing.
the company involved. So Nintendo has never said, hey, Switch 2 coming soon. So as far
Yeah.
as marketing in that sense, there's definitely been buzz about, Switch
Yeah.
Pro or anything like that.
Yeah, they might
we've been
release.
hearing about it,
If
They
I
might
were
release it.
Nintendo,
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
wouldn't. I would like announce it close to the launch just because of all the competition right now. Like you don't want no one to jack your stuff and make a better
But
whatever you're making real quick. Like the Steam Deck's already out there, the ROG
yeah,
is
but
already out
the
there.
competition's already here though. So you might as well just throw your hat into the ring too and then spend the next 8 months showing gameplay from games or doing something.
I just don't think they need a long runway of marketing.
I think you do though because of all the competition that's out. So people, the more time that the Switch goes without launching or officially announcing their Switch 2 is more time that people have to decide that they're going to buy a Steam Deck or an Ally or one of these other handheld games. They got to put their hat in the ring. They got to do it now.
But the Nintendo audience isn't the same. Like they have their own consumer base. They're not worried about that. Whoever's buying a Switch is waiting for the Switch.
I guess so.
Like
Unless people were smart enough to figure out how to put all that stuff on their other handheld devices, which there is a way to. But I would not go into that because it is not legal. But anyway.
A parent's not going to buy a Steam Deck for their 12-year-old kid, 10-year-old kid. They're going to buy the Switch.
That's true. But then all the more reason to just release it now. What's the problem? Then they don't have to worry about. Then if that's the case, then there is no competition.
But you don't want no one to jack your flow. And now that's what I'm saying.
But the flow is already jacked. There's handheld games is already now a saturated market, or it's becoming saturated. So, better to do it now. I think. Let people be excited about something so that when
Nintendo just give it to us already. Jeez, just announce you have a Nintendo Direct and just show it to us.
Yeah, maybe some people are deciding to give up on Nintendo, but then they see the Switch 2 come out, and then they're like, never mind, I'm not gonna give up on Nintendo. I'm gonna just stay here and wait it out.
When's the last time you guys turned on your Switches?
Oh,
yesterday.
A while. Oh, look at that. James is better than me.
Nice.
But I just picked up Zelda, so that's my first time in a minute. But yeah, if I wasn't playing Zelda, I probably wouldn't touch it.
Yeah.
Besides
Same.
the occasional Smash Bros.
I don't know the last time I turned my Switch on because I was playing Zelda on my Steam Deck.
Shannon has every system, so
I do not have every system. Correction. I have a PlayStation, a Steam Deck, and a Switch. That's all I have. I don't have an Xbox.
And Game Pass. You have Xbox. You have Game Pass.
Okay, right. I have a Game Pass, but I do not have a physical Xbox console. So
you don't need one. If you play the games, you have Xbox.
Okay, you're right. I guess so. I guess.
Wait till I get my PlayStation Plus account. I'll have PlayStation. I'm be coming on here repping. I'm a PlayStation.
Oh yeah, you need to get that because you need to get up. You need to get up on these games, Jaja. You're behind.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah,
gotta play Spider-Man for sure.
Wait, are you still behind in One Piece? Because we got a new One Piece spinoff coming.
I have not.
Spinoff.
It's not. No. It's not a spinoff. It's a show that's it's kind of a spinoff, but not really.
Are you talking about the Netflix reboot? Or
no.
Not
there's
that. It's an original one shot from Akira Oda, the creator of One Piece. It's in the same universe as One Piece.
Yeah.
But it's coming to Netflix for sure, and it's called Monsters. So the release date and runtime have now been announced.
Yes. So it is in the same universe. So I guess it's kind of an unofficial spinoff.
Yeah. Well, I think the better term for it would be a one shot. So we got a One Piece one shot coming on January 21st, 2024. So this is right around the corner here.
Yep.
And it's only 25 minutes. It's just going to be one thing.
Oh, it's just one episode of a 25-minute episode?
Yeah.
Oh, that's less exciting.
Hmm.
But cool. Watchable then.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll be watching it for sure.
It's only 25 minutes out of your life, so I'll
Yeah.
watch it too. Why not?
Might
Why not?
as well keep the cash cow going.
Yeah. So what's this show about, James? Tell us. Even though I put this in the rundown. But I figured you would know about it already. But maybe not.
So it's, I would say backstory, but not really. It's context. Context is probably what I would describe it as for One Piece. So it looks like it's about a swordsman who has the same sword that Zoro has. It's hanging on the wall right here, right there. So it's a little bit about kind of some of the lore in One Piece. So it's One Piece lore basically. I haven't read the actual manga that it's from, so I don't have all the context, but I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
I don't think I'll read the manga ahead of time. I think I'll watch the anime thing, and then if I'm interested, and well, if I see that there's differences, then I'll be like, okay, maybe I'll read the manga too. Which the manga should be super short since it's just a 25-minute episode kind of thing. I mean, it was a one shot, so it probably is just 1 or 2 chapters, if anything, of a manga. So definitely looking forward to that. I mean, anything One Piece related, give it to me. So looking forward to it.
Yeah. I'll watch it too, because why not? It's there. So yeah, I'll be giving it a watch.
Nice.
I wish you gave a watch to Echo though, James, because we could have talked about it. But I'll give it. Well, we can't even really talk about it because Jaja didn't finish it. Jaja, what episode are you on?
I am on episode 2, but I do want to talk about this whole
You're only on
Marvel
episode 2?
Spotlight thing.
Okay.
Or 3. That's 3. Yeah. There's 5 of them, right?
Yes. For context, this show is only 5 episodes, which I was very shocked to see and learn.
I didn't know that.
It made sense to me, 5 episodes, but do you see what they're trying to do with the Marvel Spotlight category?
Yeah.
Apparently the show's on Hulu too and Disney Plus.
It's interesting. Yeah, I did see that though when I was on Hulu this morning. I saw that. But Marvel Spotlight is like a new thing because they're trying to like detach from their whole model of like you had to watch all these like 15,000 different things to understand what's going on in this. So a Spotlight is like an individual standalone thing. Even though I would say that this doesn't really watching this show, I feel like if you didn't watch Hawkeye, you would still be confused from a lot of the backstory.
Thank you. Oh my God.
I don't think this counts as a real Marvel Spotlight. I think they totally missed with that, honestly.
Makes no sense. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah. I mean, the show itself, if you take out everything else, I enjoyed the show. It was good, but just a little bit of a spoiler. It's not really a spoiler, but in the first episode, they have to do like this crushed up montage of everything that happened in Hawkeye for you to understand like how this character got to where they are in the present day for the show. And I'm like, well, if you didn't watch Hawkeye, and I for people that watch Hawkeye, you would understand where like all these scenes are from. But if you didn't watch Hawkeye, I feel like you would just be confused. Like, what the hell is this that I'm seeing?
Maybe I'll check that out because I watched Hawkeye, but I completely forgot everything. So we'll see. We'll see if it makes sense to me.
So
if I decide to watch Echo ever.
You kind of like see everything from her perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I get it. And I like they kind of recapped her whole like I like the recap. But if you didn't see Hawkeye, there's still stuff that you're missing that applies to her. Like the fact that they say that this content you won't require any background knowledge. Yeah, I'm like for any show or movie, I didn't require any background knowledge. I thought all of these movies and shows you can enjoy by itself without knowing anything. Like most of the shows and movies you can just watch by itself.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
This is the same thing. Like what? Like what
I don't know off the top of my head. I have to go through and think of things individually, but I don't think that that's true for every movie. I think some of them you definitely need background knowledge of things that happen in other shows.
I don't think so. All the movies have a clear plot and story in them, contained in them that is beginning, finish, middle, end in that time. Like even with the Avengers movies, I can watch Avengers 2 and not see the first or third one and enjoy.
No, that's true. That's true. Mm-hmm.
So,
that's true.
I think they're misrepresenting what this category is. Like they just, I don't know. This is just advertising and marketing to me. Because I was talking to somebody at my job about it. They had watched Echo and they're like, yo, this is cool. Like you don't have to watch anything else to see the show. I'm like, Yeah, but if it's not a totally different like alternate timeline Echo, then you're missing out on content. And they're like, no, we're back and forth about it, but they're literally describing it as that. So like, I can't really argue with it. But to me, that's misrepresenting what it is.
Yeah, I just think that whole montage in the middle would be confusing if you don't understand, if you have not seen Hawkeye, because you're just gonna be confused, like wondering what the hell, like what.
Like
It's just
for
confusing.
instance, this is not a spoiler, James, because you've seen Hawkeye, but they show pretty much her perspective of what happened with her dad, and her dad's part of the Tracksuit Boys. But they never really, well, maybe I haven't got that far in Echo yet, where they say he's part of the Tracksuit Boys. But it's like there's all of that missing, like from her story. Like you have more than a connection with Hawkeye than just or Daredevil. Then it was then they showed Hawkeye, they showed Daredevil. It was just like.
What was even the honestly, if this was going to be a true Marvel spotlight and they really want to focus on the character, why even put Daredevil in the show at all? He was only just spoiler alert, Jaja. When he showed up in the beginning, that's literally the only part of the show that he's in. He does not show up again. Just for your knowledge, it's not a spoiler. I'm just letting you know in case you were looking forward to that. But he does not show up again. So like, what was even the point of him being in there at all? And I'm kind of glad that he doesn't show up again because like, let the story be like, let her like shine as a main character without like any of the hype from these other superheroes. But like, there's no point in even putting him in there. I don't get it.
Right.
Why? It was dumb. But whatever. So yeah, I just think I just think it was a miss in terms of that. I don't think that you can fully watch it without understanding like at least a little bit from Hawkeye.
I think you can watch it and enjoy the show by itself, but it's just gonna be the same for all the shows.
I think you'll be a little bit confused, but I don't know because I'm biased because I've seen Hawkeye, so I have that knowledge. But I'm trying to remove it. Like if I didn't have that knowledge, would I be confused? I don't know.
Question:
I think so.
Is she hunting down Hawkeye in this show?
No. It's not about Hawkeye, but I'm talking about like just.
No. I mean, just like is that because he's the person that like killed her dad? So
no.
No. Oh, forget it. I'm sorry. I take that back.
The show, no.
No spoilers. No spoilers here.
I mean, the actual plot is self-contained to like her and her universe. It doesn't bleed out into Hawkeye at all. But
got it.
Yeah, just having the background.
So Hawkeye doesn't come back either.
No. Hawkeye doesn't. No, Hawkeye does not show up in the show. Thank God.
So what's the point of even showing them in the beginning? Like,
exactly.
Whatever.
I feel like we didn't need it. We didn't need that background. We could have just left it, and it would have been fine. But it's fine. Whatever.
So you're saying
because all that makes you do is makes you want to watch.
No. Don't skip it. It's a good show. I enjoyed it for what it was. And it's just very cool because like, just like the perspectives that they show, like from her perspective, because like she's deaf, so like there are scenes that are like completely silent. So like it's really cool like the way that they do it. So I definitely think it's worth a watch. I enjoyed it, and it's quick. It's only 5 episodes. The episodes are like 34 to 45 minutes an episode, so like you'll get through it super fast. I enjoyed it. I really like it. So yeah.
if I fall asleep on episode 1, I'm dropping it.
You're gonna fall asleep on episode 1 because you've seen the whole thing. At least the first half of it is like you've seen this all already.
No, I will say episode 1 was a little bit slow, but
it was a drag.
But the rest of it's good. Just like the representation, honestly, that's in there, and it's just really good. It's really good. I enjoyed it. By the end of it, I enjoyed it for what it was. So you should definitely watch it.
Give it a try.
That didn't sound convincing at all, but whatever. You should definitely give it a try and see. I think that you'll like it.
You should give Moon Knight a try.
I did give Moon Knight a try. It's not like I didn't watch Moon Knight at all, guys. You see that was a shot. That was a shot at me. It's fine. But you know what's crazy though?
Know what happens at the end.
You know what's crazy though?
Know what happens at the end
Do you know what's crazy though? I did watch Moon Knight. I just didn't. I fell asleep on the last episode. I just have to rewatch it. But I watched it.
It's coming back for season 2, so you better catch up.
When? I have plenty of time. When's that coming out? Not this year.
I don't know, but it's been announced.
It's not coming out this year.
If you don't know who Jake Blakely is, right, James? Is that his name? Jake Blakely?
I believe so. I'm sounding like
you don't know who that is, Shannon?
No.
You need to ask somebody.
It's not coming out in 2024 because Daredevil is the only not Daredevil.
Oh no, it was just I don't even think the script's written.
Yeah, exactly. Deadpool's the only thing coming out this year, guys. The only movie. I don't think any other show is coming out this year either besides Echo, so that's it.
Maybe we need to dial back on some of the Marvel content.
We do. I feel like this break, we definitely need it for sure. So I think it'll be good for Marvel. They need to like figure out what they're doing, honestly. They got a lot going on right now. They fired Jonathan Majors. They got to just restructure everything. So just take that time.
I don't agree, but I think they're forced to because of the writer's strike.
You don't agree? You're not tired of all
No, give me
the
my
terrible.
content.
But
I'm paying for a subscription. You better keep coming out with stuff. or I'm
well,
gonna
you
cancel my
can
subscription
cancel
until
it
you're
for
ready.
now. Yeah, but like, would you rather them keep pumping out content that's subpar, or would you rather wait for something
I
that's
enjoy
quality?
most of the content. I'm not like the consumers that are complaining about this stuff. I'm enjoying it.
I forgot. Jaja's in the minority. He likes the things
I
that
like
everyone else
my
doesn't
I
like.
like my Marvel content. Trust me.
Okay. Okay. Well, I definitely need a break. I'm definitely tired of it. So you just pump the brakes a little bit. It's gonna be good. Anything else? I think that was it for this week, guys. Jaja, you're not going to see Gurren Lagann, are you? Are you going to see Gurren Lagann in the theaters?
I might try.
Okay. Okay. It's only out for
It's
2 days.
right. I was gonna say it's the 17th. Something.
So it's 2 consecutive weeks. So they're showing the first movie on the, I think 17th, either the 16th and 17th or 17th and 18th, one of those 2 days. I think the 16th and 17th, and then they're showing the next movie on the 23rd, 24th. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's very interesting the way that it's being.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. James, you should watch it too. Go to the movies. See Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, I'll see if it's playing near me.
Yeah, you're never at work anyway. It's fine. Just go.
I don't know where you got that from.
Bang bang.
So good. So good.
Shots are coming in. Okay, Shannon, I see what's going on here.
It probably is playing near you somewhere.
Yeah, the theater near me, they tend to play anime movies. Like I don't think I've ever had an anime movie that I was interested in that didn't come into theaters. So I trust that it'll be coming. Let me see.
Yeah.
What's it called? Gurren Lagann? Just Gurren Lagann movie?
Just type in Gurren Lagann movies. It'll pop up.
Let me see. Showtimes.
Oh, also, while you're looking at that, I just want to point out that Boy and the Heron won at the Golden Globes for, what was it? Best animated film?
Yep.
Is that what? Yes. Best animated film. That came
And
out.
it beat out Across the Spider-Verse.
It did. It beat out Across the Spider-Verse, which do you agree with that, James?
Nah, I don't. Nah. That's not even
Y'all both saw that movie, right?
Yeah, I saw it, and the animation was great. Like all the animation in Miyazaki movies are great, but I don't think it was better than Spider-Verse. And I mean, the 2 animation styles can't really be compared, but I still think that Spider-Verse, like the animation, is still more like visually grasping.
What about the story?
I mean, I don't think
story-wise, I think Spider-Verse is behind just because it's part of a trilogy. So I think since they probably give a self-contained like one piece of story the advantage. At least that's what I think.
Yeah. I enjoyed the story of Boy and the Heron though, so but yeah, I just think that and while it was visually grasping and stunning, I just don't think that it should have won over Spider-Man. But good that it did. I mean, it's great that it won. Great for the movie. Awesome. But do you think that some of these things suffer from recency bias though? Like since Boy and the Heron came out fairly recently and Across the Spider-Verse came out like last year, do you think that people remember that more fresh in their minds? I don't know.
Probably so.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think that things that come out at the end of the year should qualify. They should wait till they have to go through their whole cycle of being out a while, just like some of these older things that kind of get forgotten. But,
or we should do our yearly recaps in like March or April or something.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe February is too early to do, like January is like too early to do like a lot of these things from the past year. But whatever. I'm still happy. So great for that movie. I'm glad that it won. So it was a great movie and the animation was beautiful. So yeah. What were you looking up? Did you find movie tickets, James? Is it playing near you?
Oh, yeah, it's playing near me.
Nice. You should definitely go see it.
Yeah, it's on the 16th and 17th only. So looks like I have to go one of those 2 days.
Yeah, 16th, 17th only, and then the 23rd, 24th, right? The following week.
Yeah. So the first movie is called Childhood's End.
Yes,
Gurren Lagann, the movie. It's almost 2 hours long. Okay.
that's
Maybe
good.
I'll check that out. Yeah,
You should, because that'll be a nerdy thing to talk about next week. It's gonna be great.
for sure.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for joining us for yet another episode of the Blerdsnerds podcast. As always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Blerdsnerds, follow us on TikTok, Blerdsnerds_pod, send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com, if you have topics that you want to hear us talk about, or if you are a creator in the nerd space and you want to come on in and talk about your work. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.